series, by the way. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? Same time every single day. And you have to be constant for you to learn everything. So it's an entire package that is put into 3 parts. Part 1, part 2, and part 3. If you come for part 1 and you don't stay for part 2 and part 3, you won't learn enough. And you know what Dr. Stephen is? Dr. Stephen will give you
Hello, what's going on? Is it from my end or what's going on?
No, sir, it's from their end, sir. They will join back. It's from their end, sir. They will join back now.
What happened? How come the 2 of them disappear at the same time? They were in different.
I guess they're in the same location, sir.
You think?
Yes, sir.
What location is that?
Omole.
Okay, guys, so welcome everyone. Can you tell us your name and the city you are joining us from? I noticed that people cannot chat. I'm not sure if the Q&A is working for them as well. You know, I know that you set it that the host alone can see it, but they should be able to chat or comments, because I want to know where we're getting participants from, the various locations they are joining us from. Okay, okay, good. So I can see many of you are able to chat in the Q&A. So put up your comments in the Q&A, and we're good to go. Can you make Isaac Adeoye a panelist, please, Jamie?
Okay,
so Isaac from Lagos. We have Joe from Lagos, a realtor. Who else do we have? Someone say no audio. Usually when you just join Zoom, You will initially not get an audio, but over time you should be able to hear. Ezekiel from Edo State. How are you, Ezekiel? We have Balogun Temilade from Lagos as well. For those of you joining us on YouTube, or Facebook, or LinkedIn, I believe Jamie is scrolling right now how you can join us on Telegram. Because via Telegram, we have a better interactive conversation. And please note that today's class is the first day. It's going to be a 3-day intense training. So we'll continue tomorrow, 4 p.m. Nigerian time, 3 p.m. UK time. That should be 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that's 7 p.m. Dubai time. Remember, Gtext Gtext and Associates is a global company, meaning we do real estate in the US, in the UK, in Dubai, and Africa. So we're expecting people to join us from various parts of the world. And that's the breakdown we're giving to you. So we have Everstan Samuel from Aqua Anambra. How are you? Oluwadamilola from Ondo. How are you, Damilola? I hope you're fine. Who else is here? Click on the Q&A and you will be able to type your questions and I'll be able to see them. Okay? You'll be able to type your question and I'll be able to see them. And I should be able to see them, and that gives you an opportunity to be heard. I want to thank all of you for choosing to be part of today's training. Okay, I promise you it's going to be a great time that we're going to be having in these 3 days. We have Bishop Feb from Abeokuta. How are you, Bishop? Adeyinka Adeboye Ayomide from Ibadan. How's Ibadan? Adewale from Aton Ota. How is Aton today? We're having more people join us. Vivian, what happened to you?
Sorry, sir, we'll have a little power break. Apologies, sir.
I expected Edward to be in Banana Island. I didn't know he's in Omole.
He came to say hi to Omole staff.
Interesting. Okay, great. So go ahead. You have the floor.
Edward, are you there? Okay. Good evening, everyone. My name is Amechi Vivian. Edward, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, so you can continue before I go ahead. I can hear you.
Oh, perfect.
Very well.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Okay.
All right, thank you. So as I was saying earlier, thank you so much, Stephen. Thank you so much, Vivian. So Gtext is a real estate
What's going on? Okay, so what will happen is I will just proceed and take my session. I think this this is why when you do an event, you have 2 hosts, right? The goal of having 2 hosts is that most likely they are journeying from different locations, and that way, if anything happened to one person, internet or whatever, the other party has that and is able to cover. in proper preparation as well. Both parties are supposed to have the content of the event so that if one party for any reason is not available, the other party is able to flow, already has the event itinerary, has the flow, and can just easily proceed. So I want to welcome you all once again for day one of today's training. So I'm going to start by asking you, what do you do? I want everybody to type what they do. Just type what you do. Okay, and that's the first question I have for you. So I'll do my presentation is supposed to be last. I'll make it first. Well, my first question is, what do you do? So can I get people to let me know? What do you do? I'd like to just know, what do you do? So for those of you on Zoom call, just go to the Q&A and you can type your answer. What do you do? It's important to start from there. Okay, what do you do for a living? What do you do? And I think it's very, very critical that people know who they are, what they do. And I'm sorry, I'm going to ask you a lot of questions. The reason is because I'm aware some of us are not professional salespeople. And like I said in the video before this event, if I ever have to pick up a job, the only type of job I can do is sales. And the reason is very simple. It's only in sales that I determine my income, right? The whole concept of somebody paying me salary, and it may take another 3 years before they review my salary, or another 10 years, is absurd to me. Doesn't make any sense. I want to be able to control my life and destiny. I want to be able to determine if I earn more or I earn less. I want to hold myself accountable for the outcome of my life. I don't want to play the blame game. We're in a world today where people just want to play victim. And as much as victimhood is what is selling, and sometimes you might have sympathy, but nobody ultimately becomes successful by playing victim. And I need us to know this very well. So as much as you could be in a world where people play victim, I need to know that it's not your interest, okay, to play victim, because there is a time, there's like an expiry date, okay, to people empathizing with you. And we've seen this happen on social media. You see something happen to somebody, everybody's shouting, oh, it's terrible, we're going to fight, we're going to help the person, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. How many of us have seen situations where at the end of the day, how many of us remember, at the end of the day, the whole world moved on, okay, totally even forgot the victim, okay? The whole world just moved on, forgot the victim entirely. And that this is one of the reasons why I'm always emphasizing that victimhood, okay, does not last. You can have that few period, everybody, hear your story, it went viral, but after a while, everybody just moves on, right? If you even talk too much, people are gonna be like, hey, come on, your own is too much. So I have David, who is a data analyst, and he helps businesses make meaningful decisions through data. I have Stephen, who is an IT support network server engineer. I have Busola Ilesomi, who is recruitment analyst, currently working in a recruitment firm. I have Oluwadamilola, who is a student. I have Bishop Feb. You didn't state what you do, Bishop Feb. I have Catherine. I'm a sales representative, but right now I'm not doing anything. Okay, so let me see more people and what they do. Christopher is a salesperson, works with a fintech company. Woo, 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 woo. I love hearing about salespeople. I love salespeople, right? We change the world. We are the ones who sustain organizations. Don't let any big corporate guy deceive you. I'm the group, corporate, anything. Oga, what do they bring to the table? What sales are you bringing to the organization? Because it is salespeople that keeps the company going. Nobody will get salary if sales did not come in. Elochukwu Chibutu, joining from Anambra, a business person and associate realtor. Joseph is a realtor as well. He sells properties within Lagos. Everstan Samuel is a realtor, an affiliate marketer, and a CAC agent. I didn't know CAC now has agents. Balogun Temilade is a woman and has her own company called TechSmart Ventures. But what do you guys do in TechSmart Venture, right? What do you sell? So number one is I'm happy that I'm getting to know a lot of you and who you are and what you do. The first thing I want to say to you is whatever it is you've called yourself, IT, software developer, networker, okay? The job of being a salesperson should be priority because in any organization you work, it's salespeople that are indispensable. When they downsize, we recently did some downsizing, which is still ongoing. When companies downsize, the people they do not let go are those who sell. They won't let you go because technically you have made your salary for the company, right? Your sales has helped to bring in income for the company. So you will not be let go. The people who will be let go are other departments. So if you want career security, career stability, and I've seen a lot of people have that conversation. Can I get stability in my career? I want career security, and all of those things we always talk about. The security comes in your ability to be a salesperson. Number two thing I want to share today is what is your sales challenge? I want everybody to type to me. Okay, what do you think is your challenge when it comes to selling? What do you think, has been the challenge you've encountered as a salesman or as a saleswoman? Okay, go ahead, click on the Q&A button, and you can feel free and type what your challenge is. So what has been your challenge? You've been a salesman or saleswoman. What has been the challenge that you have experienced over the years? Okay, do I have anybody giving me answers? Okay, yes. Let me start reading your answers. Again, I want this to be very interactive. Okay, I'm not just going to be talking and talking and talking. I want it to be very interactive. I want it to be very engaging so we can have serious conversation. Like I said, this class is supposed to be the last, but I expected our anchor to be in 2 different locations and that each of the anchor had the program of events so that if one person has internet issue, the other person can continue. But unfortunately, they are in the same location. So what's affecting one, it's affecting the other. But I'll just continue. So Joseph says the biggest challenge is attracting quality leads and follow up and closing. Okay, good. I'm going to give you an answer. Busola Mi says selling itself is a challenge. Oh, Busola Mi, let me even start with you. Do you know that selling is never the challenge? You actually are selling right now.